Peace cannot be reduced to a matter of rands and cents. That's the message from the SA Chamber of Commerce and Industry, SACCI, after the President's weekend peace mission to Ukraine and Russia as part of an African delegation. The economic impact of the war, of course, felt across the globe, but particularly here in Africa, certain countries desperately dependent on those grain exports that come from that region. But let's speak now to SACCI President Mtho Xulu. Mr. Xulu, thank you so much for your time. So your statement that you've released, is this a vote of support in the African Peace Plan initiative?
Good evening, Sally and the viewers. Yes, we have come out to really commend and congratulate the initiative taken by Africans to try and provide solutions to this problem that is affecting the entire world. And we as business say we congratulate the initiative and we welcome it. And we believe that it's an opportunity for us to build on it, to assist in finding a lasting solution to the Russia-Ukraine war situation.
And do you believe that this African delegation really can, symbolically it's important, of course, but do you believe this African delegation can make headway where others haven't? It seems both sides are completely refusing to literally give any ground.
Yes, well, look, in any negotiation, I think every country that is involved in this, especially the two states, they obviously have dug their heels in because they believe that, their experiences are genuine. But, with an initiative such as ours, we think it's very neutral because we've not taken any side so far. We maintain relationships with both sides of the war. And we think that is an opportunity to go into this situation with the credibility of an independent mediator. And we think we can bring the parties together because we don't bring any baggage. And our proposals actually seek to provide peace in that region and also lasting peace across the world. So I think we have integrity and the credibility to be an independent mediator in this situation.
I wonder if you could talk us through, we know that the global impact on, economically has been tough. It's been tough on everybody. But from a sort of Chamber of Commerce and Industry point of view, talk to us about how this war is impacting your organisation and your members' ability to do business, how much tougher things are because of the war.
Yeah, I think from at the transaction level and at the consumer experience level, you would all know that there's been an uptick or massive uptick actually in the cost and the input cost of food production because of the import of grain and fertilizer, for instance. But beyond that, it also provides a problem because it's creating instability in Europe, which is one of the continent's largest trading partners. So any instability and anxiety in the European economy has created an uncomfortable situation for African businesses to trade. And overall, we also fear that if this continues, it will engulf the entire world, which also provides big problems for opportunities for us to grow our market as Africans. So it's not even just about the cost of inputs that we are experiencing now. We feel that the war, as it continues, it also affects the prospect of us to strengthening our relationships with existing partners such as Europe and North America.
Yeah, it's creating a more and more polarized environment. Let's move on to some hopeful news that came through today, and that's the signing of that multi-country deal between South Africa, the Netherlands and Denmark around green hydrogen and I think other infrastructure projects. Billions of rands available. It sounds so great on paper. What potential in reality does this have for us as a country?
Yeah, well, we welcome those kinds of initiatives because we always believe that the business confidence is what is going to carry the day, and the more global expertise coming to South Africa, they do create an opportunity for us as Africans to participate in the global energy transition conversation. Obviously, we have our own unique situations here, and we need to make sure that domestic businesses benefit and we also understand the energy needs of the country. But we welcome the initiatives that even in the midst of such a war, there are still countries that want to trade with us, and it also goes further to reinforce our integrity as being a member of the global community and being part of the future prospects of economic relations with existing partners, but also new opportunities that are coming from new trading partners.
And it was fascinating. I was chatting to our business anchor, Rupiwa Madzena, just a little earlier from that gathering. And she was chatting about, we know that there are so many things in South Africa that can put an investor off. Crime is probably top of the list. But it seems when there's a deal to be made, investors are prepared to perhaps take those risks. What do you say about the investment climate? Has it become increasingly difficult to convince people to do business here in South Africa?
We remain a sensitive economy. A lot of things that obviously we have to address. So I think it's good to have these kinds of opportunities where there's a vote of confidence from international funders to come into South Africa. But it doesn't take away the need for us to continue to ensure that we develop our domestic market, we strengthen our own infrastructure, and make sure we provide the necessary peace and security that will allow other businesses to come to South Africa and even be more confident to invest in our country. So we remain a very strategic and an attractive market globally, and we see it in various interactions. But I think we are not out of the woods yet, and we will always say, let's continue to do the right thing to position South Africa as a destination for investment, because in this world now, there's competing interests. There's many other opportunities on the continent. So South Africa is not the only place that is an attractive African market. So we must be wary of being complacent. We have a lot of work to do, and strengthening energy, infrastructure, peace, and growing the market in South Africa is what's going to make sure that we continue to be an attractive destination on the continent, and also being a gateway once again into the continent to unlock other opportunities.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for speaking to us this evening. South African Chamber of Commerce and Industry President Mtho Xulu.